All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Oh, yeah, you got it. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Bengals nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Burrow on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
11. Here we go. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 180. 11. 12.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Bobcat, 60. Get it. 60 Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now on first down. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop Meade to set up third and very short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun now on third down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the first.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go. 11. Ready. Start.
Burrow now on first down. Chased out to his right. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one. He leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Wow, wide open here, complete. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-point game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
A give up the gut to Obani Kanda. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play. And then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Top low 18. Let's go. Johnny Lyons.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one hits for 30. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Bengals.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Give on second, it's Brown. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
11. Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Stop. Can. Stop. 11. Stop.
4th down, Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Press all 80. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got it. Ready?
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Abanikana now up the middle. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Let's go. 19, 18. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now, first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Shot. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Third and long for him here. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 11, Mighty. Dot. 11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
Burrow setting to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11. Dot.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
On 2.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Well, Brock, a lot of the scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
11. Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Going again on second and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He puts some juice up. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 8, 10, 12, 11 mighty. 11 top.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
11 MT.
On third down, here's Burrow. Gets it downfield. It's Chase. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, Burrow to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner route. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
4 yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
On 2. 11. Here we go. 180.
From the red zone on first. Interception! Picked off by Darian Porter.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
On 1, ready?
We've set of downs from 37. The first down carry for Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. 180. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 12.
3rd and 1. Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
What a fucking catch.
Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Hey.
It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That nigga's
His
going
second scoring
crazy.
catch of the game. Well, as
Lots
they
of
drive forward
good
right now, looks like it
Damn.
should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a
about
nice
to
little
show.
chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more.
Yeah, bro.
Certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return.
Boom!
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ooh, this is a lot, bro.
Ooh. Raiders
Like,
just
that
about
spinning
ready for
catch
this
he
one.
made
It's
earlier
first and
was
10.
clean too, bro. This nigga just like that, I think.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready,
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll throw it.
Big.
That's incomplete left side.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw third and long. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
Ready.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
And the Raider first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target Dante Thornton Jr. So it'll be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Throwing it again here. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Stop.
Counter play, Brown. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bengals have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Burrow on first down. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
A give left side to Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
11, 11, 11.
Play action now. Burrow.
What
This is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Get set. Behind. 12, 11, Thomas. Behind.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On the jump.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
If it wasn't Bucks, bro, he came out to the Bucks.
Mike,
The Bucks.
Here he is on 3rd and short.
Oh, shit.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on, set. 60.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they make this stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Complete to Trey Tucker. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 37.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat. 2. Cougar 19.
They are throwing it again.
Yeah.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Mighty. Can. 11 MT, can. 12.
Air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone.
Bitch.
Well, they had
Come on, John.
didn't shy away from it.
That's no pressure, no decent, bro.
Facing fourth down.
You got to
Well,
hit
he
that
went for it
shit.
all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better.
Oh, and they fake it. Pass caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
Everybody
Look at
needs
this
a
shit,
good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. And what a perfect moment to call it.
12. Gun.
On first down, here's Burrow.
Ooh, look at the light.
Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Second down.
Here we go. 11. Oh, shot. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Let's get set. 11 MT. 180. Lights up. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Take. 11. Shot.
Working inside the red zone.
Come on, this shit.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does the block really matter? But you know and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that to give up a block in that situation.
Tucker now on the return.
Ooh.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand.
2,
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Stephanie. 60 Bison. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
70, hot 70.
They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make switches out of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
79 Broncos. Hey, check on ball.
Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw again on second down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Pass the 60. Go.
Going again on second and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end left.
180.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Brown gets it again here on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, and let him run.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Raiders 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready, go.
This is Genty on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set it.
Counter give to Genty. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. One, shot. 11, mighty. 11. Shot.
Off the play fake, Burrow. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st down from the 42.
Cup 19. Tag. Deputy Lions. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Panther 60.
From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Pass to 11.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here we go.
This is Genty. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
180.
Sign quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
180. Stop.
They're drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of the dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the